guys, welcome you all to another video. In this video, we would learn about 10 simple steps to create an attractive website design. So without wasting any single second, let's begin.
So firstly, we will talk about the process of website design. We have 10 steps here. The first phase is to gather requirements. Second is the proposal. The third one is navigation summary. The fourth step is wireframe and then the content creation, followed by project timeline, mockup design, development, prototype submission, and then comes the last one, that is to launch. So the first phase of your web designing project should be about gathering information about your client. You can send a questionnaire to your client to fill in the information and send it to you. After gathering all the information, you can easily understand the project's expectations, goals, and scope. Now, as we know, the second step is the proposal. As we have all the project details from the client now, we can move further and make a proposal for the client. You can also call it a contract or an estimate. The main point is to have a document that is understandable to both the developer and the customer about what is being delivered, expectations, timeline, and the price. The third step here is navigation summary. We can denote it by various names like site tree, site structure, navigation tree, site navigation, site organizational chart, etc. Essentially, this is the time to organize the website's main pages and associate subpages and describe technically how they will display. For example, there are drop-down menus, flyouts, mega menus, top navigation, site navigation. Now the fourth step is wireframe. Wireframe are not to scale black and white blueprints to show every page on the website. Wireframe should match both customer and developer expectation for what is it being built. Next step is content collection. This phase is all about gathering the content we need for your website. This stage can vary slightly depending on whether you are producing your images or text or if you are using a copywriter and photographer that I have introduced you to. But generally, the principle remains the same in that we will produce or gather all of the text and images to go on your website. The sixth step is the project timeline. At this point in the project, most of the heavy lifting has already been done. It is also the first time the developer truly has some control regarding the remaining time left on the project. And this is where you can create the project timeline. I want to give you advice on this point. You should prepare the project timeline with your team and then send it to your client. The next step is mockup design. With an informational site, you only need to create home, inner, that is the primary service offering and the contact page. It is extremely important to use the content you have collected already because it will influence the customer size. Now the eighth step is development. Development is considered as the fun phase. Why? Because now your team has all the documentations, content, and client input to build the site. It can be done quickly, especially if multiple developers are simultaneously working on the project, much like a construction team would be doing on a house. Now, the next step is prototype submission. Once the development step has been completed, you should send the client a prototype link to begin testing and reviewing the website for their site. Now comes the last step, that is to launch. After the customer approves the prototype, you should begin to launch sequence. Some may call it go live. Now, by following all these 10 steps, you would ensure that the web design process is executed smoothly with more research, documentation, and a professional approach. Your clients would be more satisfied with your approach as they would love to work with you, of course, which will be your ultimate achievement.
Stay tuned to our YouTube channel for such amazing content, and if you found this video informative, please hit the like button and don't forget to share the video and subscribe to our channel. Stay updated with lots of unique content coming up further. And also don't forget to hit the bell icon. Stay connected with us at Propel Guru.